Now, I'm not sure if you're a Trump supporter or what the intent of your comment was, but let's play the game. So what you're asking is based on the video, you wanted a follow-up video about the fact that I was saying that Trump is trying to force his Trump Bible into schools and the money that he will make from this Bible. And you're asking for proof that Trump is actually receiving royalties from this Bible that he supposedly made with the Lee Greenwood, and that Trump himself is forcing Oklahoma to add this to their curriculum. And this is the only Bible that can be added. Most of what I spoke about is easily proven. The other part, you just have to be able to follow the breadcrumbs and understand how business and politics work in order to understand the last part of it. So first, let's go into the part that's easily demonstrated, easily proven. So Lee Greenwood has a special page called God Bless the Bible, GodBlessAmericaBible.com. When you go to the GodBlessAmericaBible.com, the first thing you see is President Trump holding this Bible, former President Trump holding this Bible. You see Lee Greenwood in the Oval Office, I'm supposing with Trump. And this is on that particular website. Now, when you look at the purchasing of this Bible for $60, well, on the product store, when you look at the top, not an if, let me put my glasses on. You look at the top, what does it say? It says, God Bless the Bible.com uses President Donald J. Trump's name, likeness, image under paid license from CIC Venture LLC. The God Bless America Bible it's hard for me to say it, .com is not political and is not affiliated with any political campaign. Now, that last statement is like whatever. But as you can easily and plainly see, it says there verbatim that President Trump's likeness is being utilized and he is receiving money for the utilization of his likeness, signature, and so on and so forth. This is a normal licensing deal. I get these kind of things in my DM all the time where people are wanting for me to have ads on my page. Other people who have large followings usually do a licensing deal. When you see commercials of things like Gatorade and Nike, those are licensing deals to utilize that person's image. The person doesn't own Nike. The person doesn't produce Nikes, but the usage of their face and everything, they are paid a percentage based on that. Now, if you understood Donald Trump's business over the last decade or so, then what you will see is that he hasn't built pretty much anything or created anything, but has used his license, he used his name. Like, he doesn't own the Trump Hotel in Vegas. He's being paid just to have his name on the building and everything that are within. So it's just a licensing of your personage, your agency. That's all that is. But that's what he has done with this Bible. And so on to the other. Now, as far as Donald Trump having immediate impact or vocal impact or even written impact concerning Oklahoma legislature forcing the Bible to be a part of their curriculum, there is not, to my knowledge, any direct proof of that. But let's think about what was said on the previous video. The gentleman whose video I utilized demonstrated where the legislature decided that the Bible was going to be taught in education in high schools in Oklahoma. They gave a requirement for what that Bible has to be. There was only one Bible that fit exactly what this legislature decided was going to be utilized, and the only one that can be utilized within Oklahoma. And what Bible was that? The Lee Greenwood Trump Bible. Now, if you understand business and politics and how they walk hand in hand with one another, then you will understand that whether through lobbying, whether through closed door meetings, these are the types of deals that get done without the public's knowledge, as most businesses do deals without the public knowledge until it is time for, unless it's a merger or something of that nature. But even in that, the initial dealings are done behind closed doors. Someone else may know of a video where Trump fully states that he wants that Bible taught in school. I haven't seen one. But that doesn't negate the fact that either someone on his staff or one of his board members, campaign managers, that somebody within his staff or he himself encouraged Oklahoma to make this change. But whether we know that or not, the evidence, well, not the evidence, the way business is done, the leading thought, the better hypothesis is that someone within his cabinet has something to do with it. And the fact still remains, why would they specifically target the one book that is connected to him to be the book to be sold in Oklahoma? Not spending the $3.3 million on STEM's program, on increasing teacher pay, on other supplies that could be utilized for that educational system. I guarantee that there are teachers right now in Oklahoma City who are spending money out of their own pocket in order to facilitate learning in their classrooms. But yet they want to spend $3.3 million. Because I know I said 30 the first time, but $3.3 million on a Bible to be taught in schools instead of better chemistry classes, better chemistry labs, better biology labs, computer education, computer training, programming. Instead of spending it on trades being taught in the schools, we're going to spend this money on children learning the Bible from a right-wing perspective. Because what you do know is that they're not going to teach the true history of the Bible, the different writers, the what happened at the Council of Nicaea, what was going on between Athanasius and Arius, what were all the books that were written prior to the canonization in 369. They're not going to talk about the fact that they're unauthorized, that there was no authors listed to the Gospels prior to 180 with Irenaeus. They're not going to talk about any of those things. They're not going to tell the kids the true understanding of this book, but basically preach to these kids and be in conflict with what these children will learn in history classes compared to biblical history classes. They're not going to teach that. This is indoctrination on a government level, a violation of churches. But I hope that answers your question. I'm not exactly, like I said in the beginning, I'm not exactly sure what your intent was, but whatever it was, there's your answer. So like, subscribe, and comment. Love to hear what you guys got to say. And always remember, you have to free yourself to be yourself, because your greatness is non-negotiable. Good journey, good vibration.